All right, let's dive into a challenge that I think so many experts face. You've poured years, maybe even your whole career, into becoming amazing at what you do. But here's the thing. Are the skills that made you a brilliant professional the same ones that are going to make you a successful business owner? Let's find out.
And this is really the heart of the issue, isn't it? It doesn't matter if you're a chiropractor, a consultant, a lawyer, you name it. Your professional school, it taught you how to be excellent at your job. But did it teach you about payroll or tax strategy or how to forecast your finances for the long haul? For most of us, the answer is a big, resounding nope. This slide just nails it. That gap right there between your professional genius and your financial know-how, that's where all the stress and the uncertainty comes from. It's where you miss out on big opportunities. You're stuck trying to juggle 2 full-time jobs at once, being the expert and being the CEO. So let's just put a name on this. We're calling it the expert's dilemma. It's that constant push and pull between giving your clients world-class service and, trying to keep the complex financial engine of your own business running smoothly. This quote, wow, it's from a firm that specializes in accounting for chiropractors. But honestly, it speaks to any expert out there. It's basically saying, hey, we know your training had some serious blind spots. And those blind spots, they can become a really heavy burden to carry. So if that's the problem, what's the solution? Well, it's not just about hiring any accountant. It's about finding a real partner who gets the ins and outs of your specific industry. You need someone who is so much more than just a numbers cruncher. And this just lays it out perfectly. A general accountant, they might pop up once a year around tax time, file your return, and hand you a bill. See you later. But a specialist partner, oh, they are completely integrated into your business. They're managing the daily stuff, making sure your team gets paid on time, and they're actively helping you map out your future, both for the business and for you personally. It's the difference between a reactive chore and a proactive partnership. It's a game changer. Okay, so what does this proactive partnership actually look like day to day? We can really break down the value of a specialist into 3 main pillars. Let's take a look at the first one and see how this all stacks up. Pillar number 1 is all about making your operations effortless. This is the bedrock. We're talking accurate, up-to-the-minute bookkeeping, so you always know exactly where you stand financially. It means using cloud services so you can check your numbers from anywhere, anytime. And it means payroll that runs like clockwork, which is huge for team morale. Look, this isn't just about checking boxes. It's about getting rid of that daily financial friction, that mental weight, and freeing you up to focus completely on your clients and your craft. Now, once that solid foundation is in place, we get to pillar 2, strategic tax minimization. This is where a specialist really earns their keep, going way beyond just filing your taxes. They're proactively designing compensation plans, figuring out the smartest mix of salary and dividends to save you money. They're exploring totally legal strategies like income splitting to lower your family's overall tax bill. And they bring that deep industry knowledge, like knowing all about specific tax credits that could mean a huge cash injection for your business. The bottom line here is they're actively working to make sure you keep more of the money you earn, period. And finally, we have pillar 3, which is all about future-proofing your business. This is where your partner helps you look past next month's numbers and start building serious long-term value. Are you thinking about buying out a competitor or maybe planning your own exit strategy one day? They'll give you a rock-solid valuation. They'll help you with forecasting so you can make smart calls on hiring and new investments. They're even there for the huge strategic moves like incorporation or long-term estate planning. This is the kind of guidance that takes a successful practice and turns it into a lasting, valuable asset. So when you put all 3 of those pillars together, you get this amazing journey. It all starts by freeing you up to focus on what you actually love to do. From there, you delegate the finances, which naturally leads to a lower tax bill, which leads to higher profits, and ultimately, it lets you build a secure, well-planned future. It's a clear path from feeling totally overwhelmed to being completely in control. Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but does specialization really make that much of a difference? Let's look at the proof, because the most powerful proof you can get is when an entire industry points to a single partner and says, that's the one. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. Think about what it takes for an entire professional association to officially recommend one single accounting firm. That tells you this firm doesn't just get accounting. They get the very soul of what it means to run that specific type of business. And that's the whole point right there. An endorsement like that means you're not just a service provider anymore. You're a strategic asset. It proves without a doubt that deep, niche-specific knowledge delivers a kind of value that a generalist just can't touch. It's the ultimate proof of the specialist advantage. So what does all this mean for you, no matter what field you're in? The lesson here is absolutely universal. Let's zoom out and think about how you can apply this idea. Your business isn't some generic off-the-shelf thing. So why on earth would you settle for a generic financial strategy?
Whether you're dealing with weird tax laws in healthcare or unique revenue models in tech, a one-size-fits-all approach is always going to leave money on the table.
And that really brings us to our final thought. You are the expert in your field. Your whole success is built on that deep knowledge. So the question I want to leave you with is this: who's the expert helping you with the business of your business? Who is the specialist in your corner fighting for your financial success?